So today we are here at JAMHURI Sunday auction. As you can see, there are so many cars that actually I cannot count. I read somewhere that around 1,500 to 2,000 vehicles are brought here every Sunday, and I am going to give you some ideas about how this auction works, because a lot of people actually are not aware how they can bring their vehicles here, and if they bring them, whether they are able to sell or not. I camped here almost the whole day on one Sunday, and I have some feedback that I can share with you. So in as much as you can see so many vehicles here, there are those that are completely brand new that come from the showrooms, while there are others that are being brought by the actual owners of the cars. So what happens is that if you have a car and you want to sell, you just come here, you pay 1,000 shillings so that you can access this parking lot. Once you pay the 1,000 shillings, then you can you put a sticker in front of your car with the spec sheets. You put the details of the car. You can put the price, the year of manufacture, the mileage, as many details as you want to make public, and then you can hang around, or you just walk around. If people want to get in touch with you, they can give you a call. But again, not all these vehicles have paid 1,000 shillings to access here, because this Sunday auction, or this yard, is run by the Association of Outdoor Bazaars in Kenya. So if you are part of that association, meaning that if you pay a subscription fee, then you don't pay the access fee on daily basis. I mean every Sunday. So, but for people who are coming here one-off, like myself, if I come in with my car, I will only pay 1,000 shillings, and then I start waiting for my car to get clients. So one thing that you need to know is that I came to realize that a lot of vehicles that are here and the prices indicated, they are very highly negotiable. So owners of the cars try to bid for the highest, but I came to realize that you can even buy that vehicle 100k less than what has been indicated. So if you come here, make sure that you really try to negotiate, because the prices are very highly flexible. Something else is that I realized that second-hand vehicles that are here, a lot of them are in very good condition, because they are normally being sold by the actual owners. So as you can see, I realized actually the ex-Uber cars that people would think that are on very high demand or high activity in this place, you'll find that ex-Uber vehicles are not as many. A lot of vehicles being sold here are actually more privately operated vehicles, and those for business. So a lot of them are in very good condition, in as much as they could be a bit old. I think I did another video sometime and I showed you some prices, and at the end of this video I can also show you a few prices of the vehicles that are here. The yard is mostly, I think, reserved for the showrooms that have close to brand new vehicles. You can see quite a number of vehicles here without number plate actually attached. All of them quite ex-Japan vehicles. So it doesn't mean that when you come to this auction, you will only buy locally used cars. So here you can see, for the members of the Auto Bazaar Association, I hear they have some sections of this yard that are exclusively reserved for them. So you can see these are relatively very new vehicles that probably have not been used on the Kenyan soil, the one I'm showing you, and their prices definitely are there, but I'll show you towards the end. So this is more or less the section for very newer vehicles, but I will also walk around to show you other cars that exist on this yard, in as much as they are relatively old. So this side you will find some older vehicles. I have shown you one side where we had more of vehicles from showroom, but here you are going to see more of older vehicles. So if you come here, make sure that you go around, test the prices, call those numbers, and then you will hear the final prices of the sellers. Again, I heard there are so many vehicles that are brought here because owners are unable to pay their loan. So in a way, some of these sales are very, very urgent, and they could be desperate to accept any price that you give them. So come and test your luck. But from the outlook, you will see that prices are quite a bit high because, as I mentioned, those guys are trying to give their highest bid, but you can buy them actually way cheaper. So just showing you a few vehicles around, but prices, guys, I would prefer that you walk in here and taste the prices yourself. But the idea here is that you can get any type of vehicle you want to buy at any amount that you feel like you can afford. So magari ni mingi sana. Places za kukura pia. There are people who sell snacks, so you cannot lack something to eat. Hizi vibanda unaona huku side ya right, on my right kuna kibanda. So if I lift up my camera, you'll see the vehicles are many. So let's have a tour and see how it looks. So many cars, guys, but the buyers are not as many. I think it's actually not a very nice place for you to come and try to sell your vehicle, because tell me, how many cars are you seeing and how many people are you seeing here walking around as buyers? Very, very few people are buyers here. A lot of people you are seeing around are the owners of these cars, and I can tell you, in every 5 or 10 cars there is one person prospecting. So that ratio is very low, and it's very difficult for people who have brought their vehicles here to sell. It is very, very tight, and I doubt like even 50 vehicles are transacted in this yard because there are not many visitors. Maybe it's not very well marketed, but it doesn't sound as if it's a very busy place in terms of transactions. So in terms of people buying and selling, it's not that busy. So people eat here, but the kibanda is quite expensive. I came here to have tea. Tea is 50, mandazi is 50, but it's the only one that is serving people, so they have to take advantage of that. So I'm going towards the exit. So this is the main entrance to this place, and cars are, I think guys are started to leave. Some vehicles have started to leave already. It's around 5. People are still optimistic, but majority of the guys are going out already. And also one thing is that there are some financing companies that are around. So if you find a vehicle that makes you happy, you can liaise with them to finance you on the spot, and you can go home with your car there and there. So you can see some banners there of those companies, for instance. So you prospect, you get your car, then you can go with it because you'll be financed on the spot. So this is towards the entrance. Also quite a number of vehicles that have left the crowd already. During the day it's a bit busy. All these spots are completely taken up. So the one thing I can tell you guys is that here you can get any type of vehicle that you want, because as you can see, the offer is not limited. Vehicles are many, but buyers are less. Just see how this place is deserted, man. No buyers at all. Imagine you have paid 1,500 to get in here. No, 1,000 I mean. And then you find that that 1K does not provide you with customers. So it doesn't give you confidence that is a proper investment and good value for money. So I invite you to come here one Sunday afternoon after church. Just come and walk around and see the vehicles for yourself. New, old, big, small, cheap, expensive, everything here, you will be able to see it. All right.